Now we're gonna make some beams. So first add layer, named beams. Okay, activated. And now we're gonna make a beam 12 by 16 centimeters. Use the rectangle tool. So you can draw in here, so it will draw in red and green plane, and type 12, 16. Okay, now we're gonna rotate it using rotate tool that's placed here. Now you go here, then using arrow keys you can change that to rotate around red axis. So I pressed right, and now I have this red protector. When this turns blue, it means it's 90 degrees. Also, if you go down, or you can just type 90. This way is also good. Now use push pull tool. So if you go here, it will connect to this dot, and we can also add, for example, 40 centimeters to each end. So press space, select this face, then push pull, then type 40, and then press enter. Now we're gonna make this a component. So triple fast left click, then right click, make component. I'm gonna call this beam 12 by 16, and we're not gonna change any of these. Then click on create. Now we're gonna put this at the top of the posts. So click on move. Yes, we can also, if we click like this and move it, then it will catch this dot, and we don't want that, so press space. And now we're gonna use protractor tool. So click on here, then here, and then we're gonna have this guideline. And now it's much easier to catch that dot. So select it, click on move, and you see there's this tiny cross and it says intersection. Now we can move it on these posts. Okay, we don't need this guideline. We can erase it by selecting it, then click and pressing delete, or we can go to edit, then delete guidelines. Okay, we're gonna make another beam on these posts. So we're gonna copy it by using move, clicking here, then pressing Control, so we can move this red dashed line. And if you press Shift, then it will be a bit darker and you can easily follow it. Okay, now we have our two beams. Now we're gonna make two tie beams that will go on top of these two beams. So click on rectangle. You can make these also 12 by 16, so type 12, 16, then press enter. Okay, we want this to be exactly at the top of this, so you can also use protractor here, then here. Now you see it's a bit off, so click on move, then move it right here. Okay, we don't need this guideline, so edit, delete guides. Okay, now we're gonna add some length to it. You can go here and add, for example, 20 centimeters. We're gonna correct that when we see the height of the rafters. So just for example type 25 and to this side 25, then press enter. Okay, now we're gonna make this a component, so triple click, make component, tie beam 12 by 16, click on create. Now we're gonna move this down, it will be cut, so it will tie these two beams, this beam and this beam. Okay, so we see blue dashed line, so go all over, and for example 6 centimeters, press enter. Okay, now we need to cut this beam, so we're gonna open it, this beam, then select it all, intersect faces and with model. Now what it did, it created these lines that you wanna see, so we can move this up. You see it created these lines here. Now we're gonna delete this part of the beam, so open it, select this and then push pull, and when you get this warning it means you delete it. Okay, now we're gonna return it back to its place, so select this, press shift, and it's good. Now we're gonna make a copy of this. Okay, press Control, press down shift and hold it and connect to this post, and now we have our beam.